Hello class, a very pleasant morning to all of you. Today, Aida Parekh from St. Thomas High School, Mahua, am here to further continue with the subject of social science for the students of class 8th. My dear students, during the previous lecture, we studied about various movements which were conducted in order to attain freedom. So the last massacres which we saw was Jallianwala Bagh massacres in the year 1919. So let's see the further movement which was known as Khilafat movement. After attaining the victory in the World War I, the Allied nations signed a treaty with Turkey which was defeated. The terms and conditions of this treaty were strict and unjust to Turkey. The Sultan of Turkey was a religious head of Islam too. As per the treaty, his Khilafat, post as Khilafah, was to be terminated. Muslims all over the world, including India, launched the protest in the favor of Khalifa. This movement in India was known as a Khilafat movement. The main leaders of Khilafat movement were the Ali brothers, Maulana Shaukat Ali and Maulana Muhammad Ali. Gandhiji decided to support the Khilafat movement and in turn joined the Muslims in the protest against the Jallianwala Bagh massacres. His intention was to demand Swarajya, which was obtained with the combined power of Hindu and Muslim communities. So, Khilafat movement. After attaining the victory, Turkey, which was defeated in the World War I, there were some terms and conditions which were placed and which were also strict and unjust for the people of Turkey. And hence, the leader of Turkey, who was the religious head and the Sultan of Turkey, has to sign a treaty, and in order to terminate it, that means in order to make that khilafat to an end, Muslims from all over the world started protesting, and hence in India too, Gandhiji decided to support this khilafat movement so that India can get freedom with the combined efforts of Hindu and Muslim community. Non-cooperation movement 1920 to 1922. In his famous book Hind Swaraj, Gandhiji said that British could be established in India due to cooperation of the Indians, and it ran with their support only. If the Indians would withdraw their support and cooperation, the British rule would end within a year and Swaraj could be established. So, in the book of Hind Swaraj, which was written by Gandhiji in 1909, it was written by him that Britishers can stay in India only with the cooperation and the support of Indians. So, if the Indians were ready to withdraw that support, the Swaraj, that means the independence, can be obtained immediately. Gandhiji stated the non-cooperation movement on the same line of thoughts. Two main features of non-cooperation movement were: first was the complete boycott of foreign job, legislative, council, government, educational institution, British titles of honor, foreign clothes and goods. The other creative aspect included the eradication of untouchability, communalism, and consumption of alcohol. He advocated the propagation of Swadesi good, khadi, and national education alongside. So, when the non-cooperation movement was started, there were two main features of it. The first one was to leave, that means to complete boycott of government jobs, legislative councils, Britishers, all the things which were given in the British honor by the Britishers to the people of India. And the second one, which was the important aspect for the people of India, was eradication of untouchability, that means removal of untouchability, also boycotting the consumption of alcohol. Even the people were insisted that they should go for Swadesi goods, that means the goods which were made in our own country, khadi, and also national education alongside. Gandhiji started non-cooperation movement by returning the title of Kesar-e-Hind. The movement picked up the momentum in 1921 to 1922. Students left their schools and colleges. Many leaders like Motilal Nehru, C. Rajgopalachari, Asif Ali left their advocacy. Most of the elected leaders of the Legislative Council and local self-government resigned from their post. Foreign clothes were burnt across the nation. The charkha, that means the spinning wheel, started taking its place in every home. Swadesi was promoted everywhere. Many national education institutions like Kashi Vidyapit, Bihar Vidyapit, Jamia Millia Islamia, Gujarat Vidyapit, etc. were established. So the main attraction of this non-cooperation movement started in 1921 and 1922, where students left their job, many leaders left their advocacy, and most of the elected members of legislative council also left their job. Even the people of India, in each and every home, they started promoting Swadesi. The charkha was started in each and every home, and even in order to uh, provide the national education, many institutions were established, such as Kashi Vidyapit, Bihar Vidyapit, Jamia Millia Islamia, Gujarat Vidyapit, etc. My dear students, here we are at the end of today's video. In the very next class, we'll be further continuing the rest of the non-cooperation movement. Thank you and have a nice day.